I'm going to ask you for your help on this video because we are this close to get custom resolutions working with black frame insertion on this LGC1. I'm going to also show you on this video how to fix this Gsync issue because I'm gonna be talking about Gsync, and you see sometimes this doesn't say Gsync here. It says on, VRR on. So I'm gonna show you how to fix that problem. So why I want to have custom resolutions, let's say 80 Hertz, 90 Hertz on the PC, and then use black frame insertion, Motion Pro. Well, one, because I cannot get 120 frames per second rock solid on every single game, or 100. And because, you know, the CPU is not fast enough, or the GPU is not fast enough. So then 60 also, it flickers. So if I go a little bit beyond 60, let's say 70, 75, the flickering is gone. You cannot see the flickering anymore. So basically, if I can create any refresh rate and use Motion Pro, this is CRT nirvana. This is just the dream, Like, you can get perfect motion clarity, amazing responsiveness on every single game. It doesn't matter how demanding the game is. And we are this close. Let me explain you what's going on here. If I use Gsync, for example, if I am using Gsync and I create a custom resolution here on the NVIDIA control panel, let's say 75 Hertz or 90 Hertz, I open the UFO test, no problem. I see the object moving on the screen and it is smooth, okay? Now, if I turn off Gsync, it is out of sync. It is not smooth anymore. So the problem is not Motion Pro. So Motion Pro is going to work well and it's gonna be perfect if the resolution is okay, if it's not out of sync. So what is happening when I create here a custom resolution, let's say 75 Hertz, I click here automatic test, and then I open the UFO test, it is out of sync. You see the object moving, instead of moving smoothly, it is moving with a stutter. It is stuttering. So it is moving like this, like wobbly all the time. It is out of sync. It's like, for example, you have a game, you don't use Gsync, you have 120 Hertz and then you play the game and the game is dropping frames to 110, 100. It looks like that. It is out of sync. So Gsync is fixing that problem. The problem is you cannot use Gsync and a Motion Pro at the same time. Okay? So the solution, I think, is here. When we create a custom resolution, we hit here manual, sync with pixels. I believe this might be the solution. I am not sure. I've been trying to find the information online and not a lot of people know about this because I cannot find it. So if you know, tell me. What is the relationship between the refresh rate and this sync with pixels to correct that issue? I also tried creating the custom resolutions with the CRU app and it doesn't work either. It doesn't work. So that's it. Once we get a custom resolution working without Gsync properly, so you see the object moving smoothly, done. Motion Pro for custom resolutions. And that's gonna be, wow, man. That would be a dream if we can get that working. And I know it's possible, 100%. I am sure it will work. We just need to get that resolution properly in sync. So let me show you how to fix this problem here. Some people asked me about it before, and yeah, I'm getting this question from time to time. So the problem is this LGC1 has a resolution that is, let me show you here. It's 4096 by 2160. Okay, by default, just out of the box, the TV has that resolution. So what we have to do is come here to the CRU app, and then we come here to extension blocks, double click, we go to TV resolutions, and we are going to see those resolutions listed here. You just select them and delete them. You will see it. You will see those resolutions here and here. You delete them. Then you come here to HDMI 2.0. No, HDMI support. You go to HDMI support here, and you will see also that resolution here at 24 Hertz. You select it, you delete it, and then what you have to do is hit OK, and then you click here, restart 64. So now we might need to even restart the computer, turn it on and off, Gsync again, but let's try it. Let's try turning off Gsync. Let's do this. Go to NVIDIA control panel, turn off Gsync on the NVIDIA control panel here, and on the TV, let's hit restart 64 and then see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't work, but this is the way I fix it all the time. This gets fixed all the time, one way or the other. So I have Gsync off, and I hit off on the TV and off on the computer. Yes. So now we're going to, okay, so if you see this sign here, it might just work. It might just work now. Let's activate it on the NVIDIA control panel. So when you see this, it's probably going to work already without you having to hit restart 64. Well, no, it is not working. So let's hit restart 64 and see if it works now. We're gonna fix it. You will see. It's just sometimes it's a mess. There's something that is not working right. You see, now it's working. Now it's working. So you just need to hit here restart 64. But sometimes you do that, it's still not working. You have to restart the computer. As maybe also change the mode of the TV. So you go to settings and change it to cinema mode, and then go back to game optimizer, or even so you go here, change it to cinema, or maybe even go to the inputs and change that to game console mode. Go back and forth from game console to PC mode. You come here, and yeah, that's gonna work. You just need to go back and forth with that, and it's gonna work. Because somebody told me that with the 4090, a lot of people are reporting that they are having issues with Gsync, to get Gsync working for with the 4090, and yeah, that's gonna be the solution. Use the CRU app. Just hit restart 64 and make sure you delete all those resolutions. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You see this UFO shaky here? This is an exaggeration because it's just 7 frames per second, 7.5 frames per second. But this is what happens when you create the custom resolution. This is how it looks. It is out of sync, of course, not such a big stutter, but that's how it looks. And then when you use Gsync, you see this. Okay, it is a smooth with Gsync. Without it, it looks like that. So I am 100% sure that this LGC1 can display a custom resolution properly. 100% sure. Why? Because it can do it with Gsync. So I do not need the Gsync variable refresh rate feature. What I'm talking about is just creating a custom resolution, a fixed refresh rate, but in sync. So after we have that custom refresh rate, I guarantee you Motion Pro is going to work. And man, I'm going to be so happy, over the moon I'm gonna be with that, because now I can set up every single game with black frame insertion, and I can get rid of the flickering. After 75 hertz, you can no longer see the flickering. So that's going to be incredible, absolutely amazing. So yeah, let me know. Help me. Do your research. I'm trying to figure that out. The only thing we need is that proper custom refresh rates resolutions working in sync. That's all we need. After we have that, we turn on Motion Pro. Wow. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions.